Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 20 of the Rebuilding Southern Miss series. We have a really good team this year. We're currently ranked number 2 in the country with the best offensive talent and the second best defensive talent. We got Ole Miss for our first game. We have a major talent advantage, but you never know. It is kind of interesting seeing Ole Miss play in the Big 12. Okay, let's see what happens here. We're favored to win by 8.5. We have beaten them both times we played them. We played them in 2028 and 2029, but now we're in 2033. Okay, to halftime. Okay, we have a nice little lead, 14-point advantage. We'll see if we can keep it going. To the fourth quarter, it's a closer game. Ole Miss just scored a touchdown. 5 minutes left. We've got a bigger lead now, up 14. We'll see if we can run the clock out. We scored a touchdown pretty quick, of course. I mean, we're really close already. Ole Miss gets the ball. They have to punt. We run out most of the clock, and that should end the game. Southern Miss wins 42-21. Logan has a great game, 27-31, 3 touchdowns. We don't run the ball great, but we do have 3 touchdowns running the ball. Not a ton of receivers catching footballs, but everyone had a really consistent game, so that's good there. Our kicker didn't get a chance to kick any field goals, but he did get 6 extra points. Okay, on to next week. Okay, we drop in the rankings down to number 4, but it's very early on, so it doesn't matter too much. A big injury to Marion Blake. Major injury for 5 weeks, so we're going to put him on the bench. Okay, let's check out our recruits, make sure everything is looking good. Probably need to schedule a whole lot of visits as well. Just got to get rid of a couple of guys here. Okay, looks like Clemson will be the best visit, probably for most of our recruits, so let's give a quick look. Okay, got a big game against Louisville, our first conference game of the year. They have decent talent, but we do have the advantage on that. They like to run the football, so we're going to try to prevent that from happening, of course. Favored to win by 8. We've only played them once. We beat them pretty soundly, 45-6 in 2030. But that's a long time ago. Okay, to halftime, we're up 17. Fourth quarter, still 17-0. Final 5 minutes. Louisville has scored a few points. It's 20-10. Can we run out the clock? We can. Ball game. Southern Miss wins 20-10. Not a major blowout, but a win is a win. Logan doesn't play as well as his first game, throwing his first interception. We do run the ball a little bit better and a touchdown. Okay, more receivers got it. Got some passes this game. Our kicker goes 2 for 2. One long one. Nice. Okay, we're able to maintain our ranking at number 4 and no injuries. Okay, South Carolina, they're 1-1 on the season. They're pretty bad on offense on both. We'll try to stop the pass. Let's check out a recruit, see how that's going. Looks like Texas Tech's going to give us some points as long as they can keep their ranking. That should be almost everyone with a visit. Let's check out, make sure the potential is good for these last few guys. Nope. Definitely no. Nope. B plus. I'll take that. And no. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're favored to win by 13. We played them 4 times so far. Since they're in our division, we are 4-0 against them. We did have a really close game in 2031, though. Okay, to halftime, only up 7. To the fourth quarter, we're up 21, looking pretty good. 5 minutes left. We're still up 18. They got a little bit closer, but it's looking pretty good. And we go on to win 31 to 13. Logan plays well, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Gates gets over 100 yards rushing. Brady adds 70. Langley has really good yards per carry at 7.5. So our best running attack so far for sure. Couple of touchdowns by our receivers. Defense plays well, gets 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. Kicker makes his only attempt. So good job, Ott. So all around good game. Okay, we moved to number 3 in the country, so we get to bump up 1. And it's probably because of our poor marketing. If our school ranking and marketing was higher, we probably would be number 1. Another safety's had an injury. Henry Wiley is going to be out for 5 weeks. It's a minor injury, but I really don't want it to. Wait. Oh, never mind. We can go ahead and play him. Minor injuries have no risk to turn into severe injuries, so we can play him. He's the next best guy. Okay, big game against Texas Tech. They're 3-0 on the season, number 18 in the country, so should be a good matchup. We're trying to stop their running attack. We have a lot of recruits scheduled for this game, so hopefully we can get a good, nice win here. B, but such low ratings. I think we're just let him go. A B as well, but a 65, starting off pretty decent. I think we'll go ahead and offer him. Okay, we're favored to win by 10.5. We've had some great games with Texas Tech. It's 2-2 season margin, so they did win the last game last year, 27-20. Okay, halftime. We're up 6. Okay, on to the fourth quarter. We're up 10. Final 5 minutes, we're up 17. And we go on to win 34-17 in a big rival game. Now, it's not our main rival, but Texas Tech considers us their rival, so it's a big game. So we go on to win 34-17. Logan plays great. 24-29, 370 yards, 3 touchdowns. Gates gets to 100 yards again. Guinto has a great game. 10 catches, 138 yards. Might be his best game of the year. It is. So nice. And he's catching a lot of passes, so I mean, it's a good chance Guinto gets over 100 receptions this year. Defensively, we get 2 sacks again and an interception. And Ott makes both field goal attempts. Okay, nice win by the Golden Eagles. Okay, the win propels us to number 2 in the country. Let's find out who's currently number 1. Michigan's currently number 1. We do have a better overall ranking than them on talent level. However, I'm sure their marketing is far superior to us since they're a 59 level school. It's probably maxed all the way out. Plus 12, yeah. I think we're like a 7 maybe. Let's see where we're at. No, we're at a 6, so definitely makes sense for them to be ahead of us. Okay, Houston's having a rough year so far, 1-3. We definitely have a talent advantage. Let's see if we need to spend any IL money right now. Look at our guys. Okay, we are falling behind on Tatum, but we don't have a pitch for him. And they're a junior college player, not a big deal. Okay, I would like to get Flores, though. Okay, that should definitely put us out in front. All right, we're really far out on you. And we could probably take that pitch away and still get him. Let's see. Okay, he doesn't even have a visit set for Texas yet. And our visit hasn't happened yet. So I'm going to take that pitch away for now. Put on someone else who needs it. Okay, Jonathan Reynolds, we are falling behind. A&M must have had a really nice jump. Oh, just a scholarship and ace pitch. They haven't given him money yet. But we do have an interest score advantage versus them, so I think we're going to throw a little bit of cash at him just to bounce him up. Also, let's give him a pitch. There we go. That should help out big time. Okay, Sprague, we're really far ahead. I think we can probably take that pitch away for now. We'll see. Okay, Finn Tatum, really far behind. We're not going to be able to get him. He's already had a visit to Florida, but he hasn't had a visit to South Carolina, who's currently the leader anyway, so we'll go ahead and take him off the list. Okay, Keegan Ali. We are 644 points down, but we haven't been offering a pitch. If we do that and maybe a little bit of money, we're right there. Okay, Jaden Williams, really close. We don't have a pitch available at this time. We'll look for it. Jace Hughes looks pretty decent. Landon Blake would be really nice to get. We don't have a pitch going to him. Miami has the visit set up to play us. And we're both number 1 targets, so that should be interesting. Let's see if we can find him a pitch somewhere. Maybe we have a big lead on somebody that we really don't need. Okay, Evan Pedro, or yeah, Pedro, let's see. We're already down almost 1,200 points. He did have an official visit and $1 million, though. Maybe we're not giving up on him yet. Another Pedro with Pedro Garrett. Quarterback, 4-star. Let's take that one away. I don't think we're going to get him. Okay, let's do a quick look. Let's try to get a lead on. Let's see, that's an offensive coordinator pitch. Switch this to offensive coordinator, and then get Blake an ace pitch. Throw some cash at him as well. And then with the visits coming up, we can get ahead. Okay, let's take on the Cougars, see how it goes. We're favored to win by 15.5. Okay, to halftime. Let's see what's going on. We're up 38-14. It's looking really good. Fourth quarter, 59-21. And we go on to win 59-28. Logan plays great, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Gates gets 122 yards on just 12 carries. Brady gets 10 carries for 92 yards. Really great. Fitzgerald having an excellent game, 9 catches, 182 yards. Quinto actually has one of his worst games, 4 catches, 53 yards, no touchdowns. Ott makes his only field goal attempt, but makes 8 for 8 on extra points. Now, his punting average is definitely lower than what we're used to. It's usually been about 40 a game, 39 this one. Hopefully that does not come back to bite us later on. Okay, we're bounced up to number 1 in the country. And also we just landed our first 2 recruits. Now, they're only 2-star players, but they're both high potential players at B+. So that's nice that we pick them up. We do set a record for USM for points and yards. So one of our best performances so far. Okay, Navy is 0-5 on the year. Very low talent team. We should dominate. Okay, Tatum's going to probably sign soon. He doesn't like cash at all. Man, we just have such a huge interest advantage over Kentucky. Oh no, should we go try to get him anyway? Trying to see if we have any places we can borrow from. You know what? Let's take it off Chung for now. We have a nice lead on him. Just to kind of make it a little bit closer. Let's see how much money would actually make a difference. Yeah, he just has no interest at all in it. We'll beat the other guys in cash just to give us a little bit of help. But yeah, I don't think we're going to pick Tatum up. We can make sure no one's going to sign or anyone else. If it's close. Looks like it. Yeah, no one else is signing, so we're good. All right, we're favored to win by 19. We'll see what happens here. Okay, we're up 21-0. Halftime 28-0. Fourth quarter 31-7. We go on to win 38-14. Logan plays well, does throw one interception, but 3 touchdowns, 368 yards. Gates gets 100 yards again on only 14 carries. Great game for him. He's just really having a good running attack this year. Quinto bounces back with 104 yards and a touchdown. Fitzgerald has another great game, 144 yards and a touchdown. Ott makes his only field goal and punts a little bit better. Okay, on to the next week. Okay, we fall back down in the rankings. We're number 2 in the country again. Gardner, another safety, is hurt, but Blake is recovering, so that helps a little bit. No recruits signed this week. We didn't lose anybody either. We did make a little bit of a jump on Tatum, only 627 points down now. Okay, big game coming up against Clemson. That should push us ahead on Flores, or at least I hope we do. Reynolds is looking to sign soon. The ace pitch is what's putting them above. I'm going to throw a little bit more cash. Jaden Williams is looking to sign soon. We had a big advantage on him earlier. Arizona State jumped ahead with that visit. I mean, he's pretty low rated tight end. I really don't want to offer him more cash really to win this. Maybe 100,000 and then we can see what happens. Let's see, looks like Smith is looking to go soon, but we're way behind. We can probably take him off, but we'll keep him for a little bit longer. Okay. So Miami's extremely good team, 5-1 on the season. They like to pass the football. Should be a really good game. Let's find out why we moved back down. They moved Georgia in front of us. I'm sure they have a great marketing program as well. Okay, Miami, we've had some great games. They did beat us last time, 27-16. The series is 2-2. Oh, I forgot to go to depth chart. Let me do that real quick. Or did I? Is Blake back to a starting spot? Okay, here we go. Okay, to halftime, we're down 4 points. We haven't been down much, so let's see what happens here. To the fourth quarter, we're down 11. It is not looking good. Miami's driving the football, and they go on to score a touchdown. The offense is going to have to get going. Here we go. We're moving the ball downfield pretty well, so we can keep that up. Big first down there. There we go. Brady gets in for a touchdown. Let's see if the AI goes for 2. They don't. All right, defense. Let's see what you can do. The defense with a big stop. Now, we're pretty far back and down the field. We're at the 11-yard line. Let's see if we can drive again. Another first down. Another first down. Looking good. 1st and 10 at the 19. Oh, we lost a yard. 2-yard run. Big play here. 18-yard touchdown pass from Logan to Holloway. The game's getting a lot closer. Going for a 2-point conversion. Tate Bray's run does not get it. We're still down 5. Can the defense get the ball back one more time? They can. Let's see if the offense can make a drive here. This is going to be big. Here we go. First down. Big 3rd down conversion there. Another first down. Big 14-yard pass. 2 minutes left. 41-yard touchdown pass. Logan to Perry. Southern Miss takes the lead. Trying to get it to a 3-point advantage. It is incomplete. Miami can win the game with a field goal. Let's see what happens. Defense is giving up a couple yards. Let's see if they can hold it. Oh no, big 41-yard pass by Miami. They should probably run the clock out and then kick the field goal. See what they do. Another 13-yard pass. 3-yard loss. 17 seconds left. 7-yard pass. Chip shot field goal. And they're going to win the game. They go on to win the game. Southern Miss with a huge comeback, but the defense could not hold out. Miami with a huge win, 30-28. Logan played well. We couldn't run the ball at all. Just a tough game for us. Ott misses a field goal. That is the difference in the game. Tough loss for the Eagles right there, especially with a great comeback too. Okay, we fall 3 spots to number 5 in the country. Now we got Clemson for a major rival game. Really big for recruiting as well. Okay, we are favored to win by 12. We have not lost to Clemson yet. Hopefully we don't start. Okay, halftime we're up 10. Fourth quarter 13. Last 5 minutes we're up 20. And we go on to win 23-10. Logan plays okay, throws a pick. We don't run the ball great. Floyd, 11 catches, 136 yards. Really nice. Ott makes all 3 of his field goals and gets his punting average to 42.5. Defensively, we got 1 sack, 1 fumble. We also had 3 interceptions. So Clemson's offense really couldn't do much against us, and we get the big win. Okay, we bounce up to number 4 in the country, and Gardner and Wiley are both healthy. Wow, we end up getting Tatum. I did not think we were. The visit must have really paid off. We did lose out on Jaden Williams. But I mean, he's a 56 rated tight end, B+. I think we'll live. Yeah, the visit really did well. Pushed us in front, so we got him. That's nice. Okay, we have bounced in front of Flores now, which I don't know if we're going to be able to hold it. Let's see if they've had a visit yet. Yeah, he's already had his visit at Texas A&M. He does have visits left to Florida State and South Florida. But they're really far behind, so we should get Flores. Might throw a little bit more cash his way to help that out. We're competing with Reynolds with Texas A&M as well. Major visit, pushed us in front. He's already had his visit with A&M. Maybe just a little bit more money just to kind of help us out. Really close race with Keegan Ali after our visit. He has not committed yet, but he's already had his visit with Missouri as well. Okay, Landon Blake, that was really bad losing to them. Miami had almost 1,500 points due to that win. Our visit makes it a little bit closer, but we're not going to get him. Especially with the recruiting battle, Miami having very similar interests. I think we're going to go ahead and take our pitch away. We're not getting him. Looks like everything else is pretty close. Okay, Tennessee. They have a decent offense, but their defense is lacking, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. We're favored to win by 16. We'll see if we can pull that off. Okay, to halftime, we're losing by 10. This could be a major upset unless we can get it in gear. It's a little bit closer now. We have the football and we're driving, though. We take the lead 24-23. Can the defense hold them? Major fumble recovery there. Offense really needs to add another touchdown. They do. We're up 8 now. Defense stops them again. We add another touchdown. It's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can hold on. They're going to have another chance to score. They do not, though. They turn over on downs. We're going to be able to run the clock out. We're pretty close. Southern Miss goes on. Oh, wow. We return an interception for a touchdown in the last 7 seconds of the game. Southern Miss goes on to win 44-23. It was definitely a lot closer game than that. Fourth quarter, we really had a big jump. We scored 27 in the fourth quarter. Tennessee scores 0. They just fell apart. Logan, really good game. 25-28, almost 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Again, like we've said a lot this year, the running game was not that good. 35 carries, 111 yards. Floyd, Guento, and Fitzgerald all have good games with a touchdown each. Ott misses 1 field goal, but it's okay. We go on to win 44-23. Okay, we stand pat at number 4. We do pick up Jonathan Reynolds, really good offensive lineman. So I'm glad we won that battle. Logan sets the USM pass yards per attempt record. Really good game for us. Trying to see if there's any really close races that we can add something. We could try to pick him up. Tight end. Okay, Georgia Tech likes to run the football. They're not very talented, but you never know what can happen. Let's see if Logan's ahead of everyone for the Heisman Trophy this year. It's looking good. 3,000 yards, 31-64, 23 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Hasn't really added much running, but he does have a little bit. Hunter's in contention for the top defensive player of the year. Miami Hurricanes. Wow, they have 6 guys on the list. Really good defense. Okay, we're favored to win by 14. We have a 4-game winning streak against Georgia Tech, so everything's looking pretty good for us. Okay, to halftime, we're down 3. Not good. Fourth quarter, we bounce back. It's 28-17, 38-20, and we go on to win with that score. Logan plays well, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. We run the ball a little bit better, but pretty much the same. At least Gates does pretty decent. Guento gets over 100 yards again with 2 touchdowns. Floyd adds a touchdown himself. Defensively, we have no sacks or interceptions. We do have 8 tackles for a loss and 10 deflections. And Ott makes his only field goal attempt. And punts pretty well, 44.8 yards a punt. Okay, we still drop 1 spot, but not really a big deal right now. We pick up 2 recruits, Ali and Badillo from Florida. They're joining Southern Miss. Welcome to the team. Okay, we're looking pretty good on many more recruits. We're gaining on Jenkins. Probably throw a little bit of cash his way to get in front. Mason Logan, it's pretty close. We're getting a little, since they're going an ace pitch and offered a little bit of money. I think we'll do the same. That'll put us way in front. Yeah, we're probably not getting any of these guys. I mean, great players, but probably not going to pick them up. Okay, Pittsburgh. Not a lot of talent compared to us, so hopefully we can take care of business. Okay, we're favored to win by 13 and a half. And Pittsburgh did beat us the first time we played, 41-37. We got revenge, though, in game two, 56-19. Hopefully it's more like that. So let's find out. Halftime, we're up 35 to 6. Fourth quarter, 42 to 6. And we go on to win 49-19. Pittsburgh does score a touchdown at the last second, but it's just really just a cheap score. Logan plays well. We run the ball similar to what we've been doing. Gates does well. Everyone else really not. No one really goes crazy, but everyone's pretty consistent receiving the football. 1 sack, 7 tackles for a loss. Ott does miss his only field goal attempt on the game, but is 7 for 7 on extra points. Okay, Southern Miss moves to 10-1 on the season. Maybe we can bounce up to the top four now. Okay, we actually bounce up 2 spots to number 3. Our star quarterback, not quarterback, sorry, star offensive lineman did get injured for 1 week. It's a minor injury though, so he should be fine. Flores, which was one of the best recruits that we're going after, we do pick him up. 4-star safety from Florida, A+ potential, should be a big time player for us. So that's a big win for USM. We did lose out on Landon Blake. We were going after him pretty well, but we just kind of knew we weren't going to get him. He's going to Miami. Okay, got a bye this week, and we got North Carolina next. Okay, about not playing anyone, we actually move up 1 more spot to number 2. Travis is healthy. We do pick up 2 recruits. Not the greatest potential, but they're still decent. So Brantley and Fisher, they're joining Southern Miss. Let's see where we're at in the country so far. Currently the number 13th ranked recruiting class. We're behind a few players. Miami is definitely ahead of us after they got Blake. Not too bad for Southern Miss, though. Okay, we're looking to get a few more guys, but then we'll try to get the rest in the portal. That's where we can find a lot of talented players to help us out. You know what? Maybe we'll try to add 1 or 2 guys that no one has any interest in. Let's see if we can find someone. A diamond in the rough situation here. Looks like we did not find any on this attempt. Okay, North Carolina only a 79 in offensive talent. They're having a very rough year. We're favored to win by 15. We're 5-0 against them so far. Let's see if we can keep that going. Okay, to halftime, we're up 28-0. Fourth quarter, 35-0. And we go on to win 35-0. So Logan plays great, 385 yards, 4 touchdowns. Guento has a great game. We do run the ball a little bit better than we have been. 4.6 yards a carry. Defensively, we got 3 interceptions, 1 sack. Ott misses a field goal again. Which, I mean, he hasn't missed a lot, but he has missed his last 2 attempts. So, as expected, I wasn't really keeping up with it, but I knew it was probably happening. We do not get invited to the conference championship. Uh, that loss to Miami probably put them above us. So that's why we're not going on to there. A lot of injuries, a lot of minor injuries. Clark and Blake are both hurt. Jacob Woods and Stephen Gandhi are hurt as well. We can check conference standings real quick. Yeah, Miami does go instead of us. They did lose one conference game. We'll see who they lost to. They lost to Virginia for game 1 for the conference, but they did not lose to anybody else. They pretty much dominated. South Carolina gave them a pretty good run, but they beat everybody else. So they'll be playing for the conference championship. Okay, we lost 2 recruits. Leonard Smith, we knew we weren't going to get. A little bit closer with Liam Howard, but we didn't get him as well. Okay, we're going to have a few weeks off to get ready for the playoffs. Miami is #1 in the country, so we might see them again. You never know. Okay, we pick up a few more recruits. Let's see who we got. We did pick up Cade Whitfield, 73 rated player, B- potential. We do lose out on Pedro Garrett and Stephen Moss. Couple of close battles, but we lose out. All right, we're getting the playoffs as a #2 seed, which pretty much tells me Miami did not lose. We can definitely check though. They did not. So they got the #1 seed playing South Florida, Arizona versus Kentucky, Ohio State versus Minnesota, UConn versus TCU, Southern Miss versus UCLA, Michigan versus Texas, Alabama versus Georgia, and Oregon versus Oklahoma State. So some really good games coming up. We lose out on the 5-star Julius Armstrong. We had a really close battle. Probably should have offered some cash. So that's on me for not doing that. But his potential wasn't really that great. Just had some nice ratings. And it'd been nice to get a 5-star. Okay, it looks like we're on line to get 10 more recruits though. Maybe a little bit more cash to get Logan a little bit higher. We're looking good for everybody else though. We're probably not getting any of these guys. It would be nice to get Pedro the linebacker. He does like money though. Let's see. High points. We're down 428. No, we're down 613. Why not? He's a 5-star player. It'll look good. Definitely not a wise use of money, but it just looks good. Okay, let's get ready for the playoffs. Okay, Logan does win the Heisman. Really good season so far. 4,202 yards passing, 32 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Guento makes All-American team, second team, but still really good. 81 catches, 1,119 yards with 7 touchdowns. Surprisingly, Ott makes it as a punter. He didn't get really many field goal attempts, but he did get a lot of extra points. Both our running backs somehow make it to the all-conference team. All three of our receivers make it to the all-conference team. Really nice. Actually, four. Nice. Oh, okay. He did it as a returner. He did have 5 touchdowns receiving, but he made it as a returner. Okay, we land 3 more recruits. We do pick up Pedro. The big cash infusion at the end gets us. We edge out TCU. So that's nice, getting a 5-star. We lose out on Franks, which we knew we would. We pick up Luke Dawson. Pretty close race with UCF, but we hold on to get him. So he's a 3-star, B- quarterback. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Mason Logan, the cash at the end might have helped make sure we secured him. 72 rated B potential player. He is a gem though, so he's a lot better than this 3-star ranking. Probably more of a 4 or 5-star rated player. Okay, it's looking pretty good for the rest of our guys. We're only going to probably miss out on this tight end. We'll try to get an ace pitch for what's the extra point more, but we're looking good everywhere else. Okay, UCLA, they had a decent year. Not a lot of talent though, 82, 84. But you never know, so hopefully we don't get upset here. Okay, we're favored to win by 13. We've never played them before. Let's see how it goes. Okay, to halftime, we're up 34-6. Fourth quarter, same score. Final 5 minutes, we tack on a touchdown, and we go on to win 41-6 in the first round. Logan doesn't play as great as he usually does, but didn't really need to. We're able to run the ball consistently. 3 rushing touchdowns, 5.1 yards a carry, almost 200 yards. Couple of nice games by our receivers. And defensively, we forced 4 fumbles and an interception, and we had a defensive touchdown. So great job. Ott misses a field goal, and I just feel like he's going to come back and haunt us as the year goes on. But a tough game for UCLA against Southern Miss. All right, we move on to the second round. And we pick up Jace Hughes, the linebacker. Hogan sets record for forcing 2 fumbles. Oregon's receiver sets the all-time game reception yards record with 315, and a close win for them. So let's check the postseason results. Wow, Miami, that is huge upset. 47-44, South Florida with the upset. That's big. TCU with an upset as well, but not as big as that one. Georgia beating Alabama's pretty big upset, but they had very similar records and probably similar talent, of course. Wow, we just gotta check out this game. Let's see what happened here. So first half, South Florida was up 24-7. Miami made a nice comeback toward the end. Let's see what happened. So they were able to tie the game with 5 minutes left, and they were able to keep UCF from scoring at the very end. Miami did have a chance to win it with 8 seconds left. Colton Thomas missed the 58-yard field goal, forced them to go overtime, and they kept trading scores back and forth, back and forth. Wow, Colton Thomas missing the 19-yard field goal. I mean, I'm not going to try to say anything, but if their coach didn't want to try to win the game, 4th and 2, want to kick the field goal, maybe they deserve to lose. Sorry, Hurricanes. You are sent home. Okay, we got a big game against Michigan. As everyone knows, they won the national championship in 2024 in real life. Hopefully, we can knock them out in here. Now, definitely the best talent we've faced so far. Their defensive talent is exceptional, and they're running. I mean, their offense is pretty decent. They can run the ball and pass the ball. Let's see what's going to happen here. This is the toughest matchup I think we have out of everybody. Okay, we're favored to win by 4.5, but you never know. Okay, to halftime, we're up 3, making a field goal at the end. To the fourth quarter, we're down 1, and Michigan has the ball and driving. They go on to score a touchdown. We're down 8. Southern Miss is not able to do anything, have to punt. Defense holds serve, though, so let's see what we can do here. Major touchdown there. Decided to go for a 2-point conversion. Did not get it. Can the defense come up clutch one more time this year? They do! The defense holds, and Donald. Big return for a touchdown with 5 minutes left. Southern Miss is up 4. With the extra point, they're up 5. Okay, defense one more time. We'll see what happens. Fourth and 10. I think they're going to punt. And they do. Can the offense run out the clock and win this game? It's going to be close. Big 7-yard run by Logan. 1-yard run by Gates. 3rd and 2. This is going to decide the game right here. And Gates loses 3 yards. Oh, that hurts. Wow, USM went for it right there. I would not have allowed that to happen. I would have punted the ball and saw what happened. Great. Oh no. I should have made sure I took over. I think we're about to lose this game. 13-yard pass. Deflected. 37 seconds left. Deflected. 29 seconds left. 25-yard pass. It is not going well, guys. 19 seconds left. They're at the 13-yard line. They fumble the football. What? USM wins. Wow, what a game, guys. What a game. USM holds on for the victory. Really close game. Wow, I did not think we were going to win that. Big win for USM. Okay, German. Now, he hasn't played a ton for us this year. Oh, yeah, actually has. He's one of our starters. But he's hurt for the year. Dropped his rating significantly. Uh, we do pick up a lot of recruits, though, after that big win. You and Lott and Asato from Florida, or Asato, not exactly sure. Uh, they're all joining us. All 3 good recruits as well. We'll see how the rest of the field did. Arizona ends the South Florida Cinderella story. TCU upsets Ohio State. TCU just beating everybody so far. And Oregon takes care of business against Georgia. So we have a big game against Oregon, and Arizona and TCU's on the other side of the bracket. Oregon's a very balanced team, 85 and 86. So we have a slight advantage, but definitely not a big advantage. Okay, so now we're going to have to start Woods at offensive line. He's a 78 rated player. So our offensive line definitely took a slight hit. So hopefully we can hold on. Okay, we're favored to win by 1.5. Really close estimate by these guys. Let's see what happens. All right, at halftime, we're down 6. To the fourth quarter, we're down 5. But we are driving 1st and goal at the 4. And we get in. We're taking the lead. We do not get the 2-point conversion, so we're only up 1. Oregon's not able to score. We get the ball back and add a touchdown. We're up 8. Oregon cannot do anything again. Can the offense run the clock out? They cannot. Oregon gets another chance. 4th down. They got to go for it too. And they do not get it. USM will go on to win 27-19. We're going to the championship game. Logan doesn't play super great, but hey, a win is a win. Defensively, we had an interception and 4 sacks, 11 tackles for a loss. Ott doesn't get a chance at any field goals. Gates for Oregon, though, was 4 for 4. He did his part. 27-19. Really great game by the defense. They only gave up 1 touchdown on the day. Good game, USM. Okay, we got a national championship game coming up. Bennett Russell, one of our better players, one of our best linebackers, has got a minor injury, but of course he will play. Let's find out how it's going to go. We have Arizona. They end up winning 30-25 against TCU. I really felt like that TCU was going to go all the way, but they lose to Arizona. Let's see how close it was. Arizona had the nice lead at halftime. TCU made it a lot closer at the end. But they were not able to get the onside kick, so Arizona wins. Okay, we definitely have the talent advantage, but that doesn't always mean anything, so hopefully we can hold them down. Okay, we're favored to win by 6. First national championship game. Arizona, we did play them 1 time in 2025 in the Armed Forces Bowl. They beat us 27-9 then. Let's see what happens for the national championship game, guys. Let's go. Okay, after the first quarter, it's 3-0 Arizona. After halftime, it's 3-3. A really good defensive game so far. After the third quarter, USM and Arizona are tied 10-10. USM does have the football, though. And they go on to score a touchdown. 17-10. USM is up. Let's see if they can hold the lead. Arizona is forced to punt. USM has the ball again. They cannot score, though. Braden Logan, interception. That one hurts. Arizona's able to turn that into 3 points. Clock is starting to wind down, though. A nice return there to the 40-yard line. What's USM going to do here? First down. Nice 8-yard completion. 2-yard run for the first down. Time is coming off the clock as well with only 5 minutes left. Big 11-yard run by Brady. 1st and 10 at the 29. 16-yard run by Brady. Arizona's defense is starting to get a little, showing some cracks. They do come up big and get a stop for no gain on that run. But they give up a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Incomplete. 0-yard run. Can Arizona come up with a clutch defensive stop? And they can. USM is forced to kick the field goal. So USM is up only 20-13. Kickoff is done. Can the defense hold them for the national championship? This is episode 20. 20 episodes. Can USM win? Here we go. Pass is deflected. 8-yard pass, 3rd and 2. The run does not give him the first down. It's 4th and 3. This is the game right here, guys. Oh, Arizona clutch first down on the 4th down play. Incomplete. 5-yard pass, 3rd and 5. 4th and 5 again. Can USM defense hold them? They cannot. Another first down by Arizona. We're starting to move the ball. 3rd and 2. Incomplete. Another 4th down. Can they get their third, fourth down conversion of the drive. They do. 37 seconds left. Come on, USM. 8-yard pass. 20 seconds left. 10-yard pass. This is game right here from the 12-yard line. This is for the national championship. They don't get it. They're tackled at the 2-yard line. USM's national champions. Let's go, Eagles. Wow, really big win for us. That was a close one, guys. Logan doesn't play great. Probably his worst game as an Eagle. 15 of 32, 2 interceptions. We don't run the ball well at all. Really, really good defensive matchup here. Meyer for them has 376 yards on 58 attempts. But it doesn't matter. USM's national champions. How about that? A great, great season for the Golden Eagles. Pick up a couple more recruits, 2 4-star guys. Just really, really great game. National champions, plus the Heisman Trophy winner. We greatly exceed expectations, of course. Fan base is still A+. Brian Travis did not make an All-American team, so we did lose 10 points on integrity, which is kind of shocking for such a great, high-rated player. But honestly, he only made second team All-ACC, so he wasn't even the best offensive lineman in the conference. But regardless, still an amazing season. Wow. Really great season for us. So Russell, we did not win the division. However, Aki had made a improvement. If you do win the national championship, that promise gets counted as being kept, since winning the division is not as important as winning the national championship. So wow, guys, thanks for watching. I know this video went a little bit long, so I really appreciate it. We finally did it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.